Come on. Lifestyle of the rich and famous. Some die with a name, some die nameless. Give me that nigga.
Yeah. Wait, I'ma take a minute. I'm just getting to the cake. I ain't worried about the shape. Pussy niggas gon' hate. On the interstate, I'll get mine for it's too late. I don't need no running mates. Pussy niggas gon' hate. It's nothing to talk about. I keep it 30 on me. It's my bitch I don't walk without. I'll skin a nigga down, make him take a hike, tell him walk it out. Don't make me clap 9, you can flatline, make you chalk you out. Bow. Bitch, I'm a man on these streets. I got.
Fuck it. Why? Thug nigga. My role model was a drug dealer. Pure killer, no cap, no filler, nigga. Thug nigga. My role model was a drug dealer. Man, pure killer, no cap, no filler, man. Thug nigga. My role model was a drug dealer. Man, pure killer, no cap, no filler, man. Thug nigga. My role model was a drug dealer.
This real money, no PPP. Nigga, that AR shoot 223s. Hit a B10, that thing on freeze. Cash for the farms, I got the keys. Looking for Poppy, catch me in the breeze. Racks on the Birkin, I play with them G's. Thinking with Instagram, bitch, I'm a tease. She not a jack, she Vietnamese. I'm on fire, 500 degrees.
Yeah, get your balls up media, man. I appreciate y'all having me, man. Salute.
Tell these niggas.
The opinions expressed on this show does not reflect the ones of the Get Your Bars Up media platform. Therefore, stay at your moist ass feelings and get your bars up, you bitch. In the words of Capology Facts Holders LTV, that is.
What up, world? It's your boy BA for Real 100, and welcome to Get Your Bars Up Media. Salute. So we are here back in the building. We are definitely here back in the building. I know this caught y'all off guard. Y'all like, B, where your talk your ish been? Why you ain't been talking your ish? Well, I'm talking my ish now, and that's all that matters, man. Shouts out to all of my people on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch that are tuning in and showing love. I appreciate y'all, but we have a special guest in the building, man. A very special guest. Somebody that you can say they call it sitting down, but he ain't really sitting down because he been moving. He been grinding, he been working. Facts. Of Sentu, what's the dilly?
Man, what cracking BA, man. Hey, appreciate you having me on here. You feel me? Like, this shit is major. You know what I'm saying? Real talk.
Spaz, what up, Spaz? I see you. With that being said,
my nigga right there.
Yeah, facts.
Shout out to Spaz. That's the homie.
Facts. With that being said, bro, I appreciate you for coming up today, man. I feel very honored to have you because you can be doing anything else, chilling, but you decided to be here to talk your ish today, man. You ready for this?
Yeah, man, I've been waiting a million years.
That's a fact. So, Sentu, man, tell the people a little bit about yourself. Cause from what I know is that you're in the Midwest right now currently / kind of East Coast currently. You're doing your thing where you are, but why you're so-called sitting down, you've been putting in work, like you've been on your entrepreneurship. You feel me? Tell the people a little bit more about yourself, bro.
Well, I mean, I'm from Tacoma, you feel me? But I got banged up in Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? I caught a body charge, you know, cut straight to it. And it was really like some fuck shit how they did me, you feel me? Like, but you know, that's to be expected, you know, especially if you from out of town and you getting banged up down south on any kind of charge, you know, and then, you know, you got this right here, you feel me? Oh, it's a wrap, you know what I mean? Yeah. And yeah, man, I've been just, you feel me? I couldn't do it for free. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not finna be sitting in here for free. Like the state making money every day that I'm in this motherfucker. So that's really, it helps like how you do your time. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm a hustler. So if I'm not hustling, that's jail for me. You feel me? And it's not just limited to like legal shit, just grinding, period. Like I gotta get it. I gotta get it no matter what. So, they couldn't take that away from me, and consequently I'm in jail but not in jail. You feel me? Like they can't lock away the spirit.
Facts. So how long have you been in?
Since 09.
09. Okay. So with you being in, man, like what were some of the obstacles, like the obstacles that you had to actually go over of the understanding of being like where you at? Like what did you have to go through to get to? Because right now you look comfortable, bro. You look comfortable.
Yeah.
You look calm. Like, what did it take to get to that point?
I mean, it's, a lot of people say it's survival of the fittest, but it's really survival of the slickest. You feel me? And like I've been like this calm the whole time. Now, you know what I'm saying? Don't get it wrong. There were times I had to get down. I had to, you know what I'm saying, wet somebody or whatever. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna go into the well, fuck it. I will go into them details. I mean, shit. I done beat this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I beat 2 more body charges while in prison from prison bodies, but damn, that was some crazy shit. I ain't gonna lie. Like that was the first time I was kind of scared because I got there. You feel me? Like my lawyer put in the appeal. You know what I mean? For me to go back and fight. You know what I'm saying? The body that they convicted me of. And in prison, like anything can switch. Like it can be calm as fuck. 2 minutes later, you know what I'm saying? The volume is all the way up, man, and it's a motherfucker dead somewhere. You know what I mean? So I wasn't down the road for 6 months, and you know what I'm saying? This dude got whacked. You feel me? And like he really got whacked by like 30 people. You know what I mean? So they was snatching everybody that was within like a 15-foot radius and put them in a hole. You know what I'm saying? Till further notice. So I'm like, damn, I'm not even back in court for my appeal yet. And these folks got me booked on suspicion of another, you know what I'm saying, body and shit. But, you know what I'm saying, there were cameras and shit. So I was able to wag and go back to the dorm with them, you know what I'm saying, a few days after being in the box. So that was cool. But then like a year later, the same type of shit happened again. You feel me? Like we're drinking and shit. And not like that Pruno, like motherfuckers actually learn how to make a distillery. Like they had actual moonshine and shit. Like they was cooking off clear liquor. Tastes like mud. You feel me? It tastes like dirt and stuff. So I didn't really fuck with it too many times after the first couple times. But these dudes, they're shit faced drunk. And they were playing a prank, you feel me? Like trying to put the boo game on somebody, scare them up, and was slapping them a little bit like, yeah, we know you're a rat. And the motherfucker panicked and started screaming, ah! So, you know what I'm saying? Somebody's like, man, shut him up. So somebody like started choking him, and dude was a lifer, you feel me? He wasn't going home. So he was trying to like find a way to shine to get some stripes because he was getting punked a few months ago. So, you know what I mean? That's how you kind of, like anywhere else. So he kills the guy and shit. I'm in the room, so I'm like, oh, fuck. You know what I'm saying? I bail. Like, man, y'all, like, not again. But look, these stupid motherfuckers, right? This is right before count time. So they killed a man, and then like 12 come in a couple minutes later, be like, count time. So they're like, oh shit, what are we gonna do with the body? Like, where we gonna put the body? So This is like Weekend at Bernie's in real life. You know what I'm saying? They
What?
take the dig.
Weekend at Bernie's?
Yeah, you remember the boy where they were walking around with the corpse and shit?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They take this nigga and lay him in the bunk and put a blanket over him, like make it look like he was sleeping. But since they're drinking, they're like, oh shit, we gotta make this look more official. So they sit beside him and act like they're playing spades and shit. Like they started using them as a card table. So, 12 do they little walkthrough. It was like, what the fuck is going on here? How y'all gonna play cards on somebody that's asleep? So, boom, you know what I'm saying? Then them guys got booked on that murder and shit. And it was like, man, bruh, if I'd have been in that room for a couple more minutes, I'd have beat it because, the dude that actually killed him, you know what I'm saying, ended up taking the charge. But you feel me? It's just that quick. You know what I'm saying? That you could be in there working towards parole, trying to keep your nose clean. And bam, there's a corpse. And somebody got to take the rap. You know what I mean? And there's plenty of niggas that went out bad that way. You know what I mean? That was damn near finna go home. And then boom, here's a life sentence. You know what I mean?
Damn.
So
does that happen? Does that happen often, or have you seen through your time there where people have people might get a dime, people might get a nickel or whatnot, and then something stupid happens, something transpires, now they lifers.
Yeah, all the time. You feel me? Like motherfucker might go there with a 2-year bid, get caught up in some shit, and never go home. You know what I'm saying? I seen a 2-year guy turn into a lifer. You know what I mean? And you can kind of predict who it'll happen to though, because you can watch how they move.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's why it goes back to survival of the slickest. You know what I mean? Like the loud and obnoxious, the attention getters is, American Gangster. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you want to wear that mink coat, go ahead and, you feel me? Like, but it's gonna come with it. You know what I mean? Like me, say I've been doing my thing my whole bid as far as, you know what I'm saying, contraband smuggle or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm gonna get my chips, in there. And then in the free world on some entrepreneur shit, like, you feel me, with the books, you know what I'm saying, publish some books, shit sold all the way in Australia, everywhere, you know what I mean, like shit like that. And then, with the clothing line, but I still gotta do what I do in here to finance it. But, if I rock, quad, lonesome, and act like I can keep a secret, you know what I'm saying, Roscoe gonna notice and they gonna be your mule. You know what I'm saying? They gonna be like, oh, okay, I see how you whoop, whoop, whoop. Let me do this for you. And then, you know what I'm saying, next thing you know, boy, you got a locker box full of fentanyl. You better try to get it out.
Facts. So you've been in there for a minute, man. So like transform, like we're gonna go back into those into details about those other things, but transitioning to random idiot clothing, bro, I think is brilliant. I think your designs and everything is amazing to me personally, and other people that I know as well. But like, what got you into what made you say, fuck that, man, I'm going, like, even though like these niggas can't hold me down, I'm gonna do this? What made you transition to that?
To be honest, like the book shit, it was lucrative, but it was hella work. You feel me? Like it, you know what I mean? If you want to put out quality, like, you know what I'm saying? Like there's a lot of other writers that might put out 5-6 books a year, but the quality was the same with like No Limit when they were dropping like 6-7 albums, but there was not a bar on any of them. You know what I'm saying? So it takes me about 6 to 8 months to write a book, rewrite it and edit it and rewrite it. And like, that shit is hella work. You feel me? So I'm like, I really need to find something more lucrative, like nobody gets into writing really like to come up. And the shirt shit really kind of stumbled on me. I started designing shit for myself because I started ordering little things, you know what I'm saying, for me to come home like, ooh, I want this, I want that. And I made me a custom shirt and showed it off on Facebook. And then I sold like 6 of them. So I'm like, I bet. Let me go pay for this little URL right quick and just
Right.
run. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't hesitate much. Like if I smell money in something, then I'm just going all in. And I might take a L or I might come up. But you know what I'm saying? I don't like to plot and devise shit. You know what I'm saying? I just go.
Definitely. So, like, you say, like, what was the name of the book that you put out?
The first first was a trilogy. It was a Gangpire, which was 3 of them. And after that, Insane Asylum, I did that one. That one was my favorite, you know what I'm saying? Because it fucks with battle rap. It ties in battle rap and these far-fetched, stupid Illuminati, lizard people shit. It's like some sci-fi shit. Like it's really a satire. But Daylight got a hold of it. It was like, yo, this shit is nuts. Like I knew you was doing some shit, but I didn't know you was doing this type shit. And then bro really started fucking with me, you know what I'm saying? Put it in a bar on his album and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it didn't even tell me, you know what I'm saying? I bought the album, I'm listening, and this thing on the Eminem diss track, I'm just like, he's like, yeah, Sentu, Asylum, get sent to Asylum. Like, hold up, he just
Fire.
fuck yeah. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm just drunk as hell at the door, like, yeah.
Yeah. So what got you what got you into battle rap? And how long have you been in the culture as far as watching?
For hella, really. You know what I mean? Like back from the DVD era when Math Hoffa was really like that dude. You know what I'm saying? We was fucking with it back then, you feel me? And even before that, you know what I'm saying, in Washington where, the battle scene was like primarily in Seattle where you had what was that crew? 500 Years, I think, like A-Sun and them that they used to battle, in the corner, you know what I'm saying? I used to battle some of them niggas and shit. So
battle too. Okay.
yeah, little song, you know what I mean? But got, so the YouTube era, like I had a phone my whole bid, so that's really that helped me get through it a lot. You know what I'm saying? Is battle rap. Like I don't care how shitty of a situation is. If you sit there and watch Pat Stay, your ass gonna be laughing and forget about the shit. You know what I'm saying? And that'll help a nigga get through.
Thanks. It's crazy that you mentioned Pat Stay because he actually he's been on the platform. He's actually a friend of the platform. So I'm definitely have you reached out to Pat Stay yet?
Yeah. I done sent him some books. Like we chopped it up and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like yeah, Pat Stay hella cool. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, super down to earth guy, man. A lot of people look at him, oh, he's super corny. But when you get past the antics and actually talk to the man, yeah, he's actually a dope individual. So I feel you on that. I feel you on that. And as far as battle rap, bro, like how like being locked up, how is battle rap big in prison?
No. I mean, I can't speak for it in general, but I think it's more the region. Like you gotta understand, like Atlanta, like their concept of hip hop is trash. You know what I'm saying? It's like Rich Homie Quan sing along shit. You feel me? Like you don't really have niggas that really fuck with battle rap like that a lot. You know what I'm saying? Like you turn a few people onto it and they'll be like, oh yeah, like, we tried to start a Jailbird Battle League. Like Ronnie had even got a couple sponsors like, yo, y'all get this going, man. We here. Yeah. So I was like, learn motherfuckers. Like I hear a motherfucker rap, like, oh, you rap? You rap? Hey, check this out. You know what I'm saying? To try to book them for some battles and shit, but then they start actually watching a couple battles and stuff and be like, oh no, shout it, you know what I mean? Like, so that concept went out the window, you know, but I believe if we was like New Jersey, you know, California, Washington State, it'd be different. You know what I mean? Like them niggas, it's more of a bars region. You feel me? Those are bars region where, you know, the South, and no disrespect to them, but you know, music just sucks down here. You know what I'm saying? You take away the greats, you feel me? You take away the Goody Mobs and the TIs and Outcasts and all that shit, and all this shit just sucks. I mean, like, it is what it is.
Yeah. What who are some of your favorite battle rappers?
I mean, no bias, but Daylight before like he was fucking with me, like that was the GOAT. You know what I'm saying? So that shit meant a lot. Like this is my favorite battler in life. And I ain't saying it because you know what he did. Like definitely Daylight, Nitty, you feel me? I love Jada Nightwing and it's not a Northwest bias. You know what I mean? Like I just when he taps in that fucking zone, like you cannot beat him. You feel me? Like that zone he was in versus the Saga. I don't care who you are, you're not beating that. You feel me? Like that's just what it is.
Yeah, yeah. Like do you like how often do you get a chance to watch battles?
Shit, whenever they drop.
Ooh.
I mean,
Yeah. So you up currently. You up currently.
yeah, yeah. I mean, shit. See the whole room lounging. You know what I'm saying? You see my celly. He watching Hollow the Don versus DNA right now.
What? He got you.
Yeah, I'm lying. I don't know what he's watching, but we just gonna say that's what he's watching.
That's what's up. That's what's up, man. It's super. It's super crazy. But when with your like with your website, tell the people where your website is if you can, because I'm gonna post a link at the
Yeah,
bottom, but just to highlight it.
yeah. It's randomidiot.net. Uh, and yeah, that's it. It's randomidiot.net. I wish I had more of the shit to show off.
Yeah.
Then I just had this one shirt, and it's you know what I'm saying. It's not my go-to, even though the shit is fire. You feel me? But you know, I get the clothes in, but I just rock them one time real quick for a promo, like whoop de wop, and then I sell it to a nigga and wait till they get that shit confiscated and try to sell them another fit. You know what I'm saying?
Facts. So what are the dudes? Because I've been locked up before, but I've never been to actual prison. You feel me? Like a state penitentiary. What are the
Right.
what are the do's and don'ts when you first enter?
Just really don't look around too much. You know, mind your business. See, but don't see. You feel me? You know, get a lot of motherfuckers that off the muscle want to join up. You know what I mean? But that's gonna get you more shit than not. You feel me? Like, and I guess that's kind of hard for me to say because I'm not a civilian. You feel me? But
Yeah.
you know, at the same time though, civilian can survive. You know what I'm saying? Just mind your business and stuff. And it really depends on what kind of institution you're at. You feel me? Like when I was at level 5, if you're a civilian, you can't really have nothing. You know what I'm saying? But as your security lowered and I got to go to like some of the more candy places and stuff like that, they can have phones too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah. Shout out to Luke Ness Monster. He says, salute Sentu, stay up, homie. I'll check out your merch. Facts.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, my G.
I need y'all to
Appreciate
go out to randomidiot.net, copy some merch and support, man. The brothers out here making moves, man. People, you know, we tend to when people have to sit down for a minute, bro. I like you don't hear stories about you like me personally and people that I know, we don't hear stories about people actually grinding like selling things outside. You feel me? Outside of where
Right.
they at. And to hear your story, bro, and to hear what you're doing, man, big ups to you, bro. I think that's big time. 100%.
I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I mean, it's just like I said, I felt like I was robbed by the court system. You feel me? And I might as well go and say what happened. So, instead of just like beating around the bush, you feel me? Like I had a situation where a motherfucker brought somebody over my house, like the dude that I was getting the dank from, you know what I'm saying, out there. Like I was in the streets, but smooth. I kept the job. I was tattooing, but I sold some dank on the side, you know what I'm saying? And the guy that I would get my weed from brought this nigga over my house to punk my neighbor. You know what I'm saying? Cause my neighbor owed Buddy like $40. You feel me?
Yeah.
And the nigga just wouldn't leave the house. Like, you know what I'm saying? After they done pushed up on my neighbor, and I didn't like that shit. I didn't even know. First off, I'm like, why is you bringing somebody over my place? Like, I buy drugs from you. Like, you should know better. You feel me? Like, you don't want me to bring goddamn my custodies to your spot. You know what I'm saying? And they was like, oh, we had to go see about so and so and so. Like, dude has a handicapped child, and y'all went and knocked on his door about $40. Cause here, I'll pay it. You know what I'm saying? Cause I know he'll pay me before he'll pay your ass. You know what I'm saying? Oh, nigga ain't about that. Da 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 da. Like, all right, cool. I'm let this shit die down. You feel me? You know what I mean? And I pushed up on the nigga like, bro, man, get your partner out my shit. You feel me? Like he's over here like he shouldn't even have been here. You know what I'm saying? And there came an instance where I saw that he was strapped. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'm like, oh, okay. You feel me? And I go grab my pistol. You know what I'm saying? Tuck it, cause fuck is you walking around in my house with a gun on you and you didn't even tell me. You know what I'm saying? Like any gangster partner I had, back in the town, they'd be like, hey bro, I'm strapped. You know what I'm saying? They'll let you know because you don't know what you got on you. So if 12 come in, you know what I'm saying? Everybody responsible for their own goddamn work and whatnot. So, you know what I'm saying? I get to trying to kick bro out. Like, hey man, it's time for y'all to go. You know what I'm saying? Bro, get the woofing. Blah, 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 blah. I'm like, all right, I'm still trying to goddamn smooth this shit out because this motherfucker know where I live. You feel me? Like, so if it becomes into beef, I might be off at work and this motherfucker might be breaking in my shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm already looking at it from, this how the streets rock on some conniving shit. So I'm like, all right, keep trying to talk and shit. And then I just got pissed off because the nigga kept bucking and fuck you and skinny ass nigga this and you know what I'm saying, pretty boy nigga this, you know what I'm saying? Like, all right, you know what I'm saying? Suck my dick, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, and motherfucker started trying to charge at me. Wow. And my roommate at the time jumped in front of him. Like, oh no, you gotta go. My roommate was a bitch. You know what I'm saying? I was hoping he caught a stray when the shooting star happened, but he pushed him to the side and he lifts his shirt and like he starts to reach. So you know what I'm saying? Automatically off instinct, I pull out. I start letting loose. Doom, 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 doom. And it being battle rap themed, I would love to give y'all the bravado, like, yeah, fuck that nigga. But I was scared that a motherfucker, bro. Like the whole time I'm squeezing, I'm thinking if I miss, I die. If I miss, I die. Like I wasn't aiming and shit. Like I was finna get smoked. And bruh collapsed. Boom. Hit the ground and he kind of laid like this. You feel me? And I ran with the gun pointed at him. I don't know if he did or not. And I kicked his burner out of his hand. You know what I'm saying? And then that's when I realized he didn't move. Like, oh, shit, this nigga through. You feel me?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was done. So then, like, my roommate starts panicking. and shit. Talking about yeah. He started panicking and shit. Like, give me the gun, give me the gun. Two. I got you.
Look at that. He grinding. He grinding. I need 2 of them things real quick.
Shit, I might not have no change. Let me see. Hold on 1 second. I got some quarters and shit.
While my guy is grinding, we're gonna play this trailer real quick while my guy grinding. We'll be right back.
There's top tier, mid tier, and low tier. But there's only one tier that matters.
And yes,
Yo,
sir.
that card is so fire.
And we
That
are
card
back. Facts.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know you in there. I know you in there putting in work, but who you going for, the old
That's
school or
it.
the new school?
Man, I fuck with people on both ends. You feel me? Like I fuck with Spaz hella hard and I fuck with Young Nate. So
Yeah,
I just, man, I'm just hoping for 2-1s all across the board. You feel me?
yeah.
2-1s, man. I don't want to see no 30s because I fuck with both ends. You know what I'm saying?
Facts. With that being said, you were getting into detail about your story, and you were saying that you were at the end of it before you stopped, and you were talking about
All right.
your roommate was tripping pretty much.
Yeah. Oh, this shit where the shit gets weird, bro. You
Yeah,
feel me? Like he's like screaming like, oh my God, what did you do? You don't went too far. And I'm like, dude, you gonna smoke you too. He was like, give me the gun. So like, all right, I took the shells out that motherfucker. I had a revolver. You feel me? So I just took the shells out, handed him the empty gun, put the bullets in my pocket. Like, there you go. You can relax. You feel me? This motherfucker pew, took off. You feel me? And I had like a big ass loft and it was dark. So I ain't see where the fuck he went or what he did with my pistol.
yeah.
Then I looked down and the nigga that brought the guy over there, he's picking up the dead dude's gun.
Yeah.
And really in that situation, I'm kind of glad like my roommate tripped out right then and got my gun, cause I would have smoked Blue for picking up the gun, because the fuck is you doing picking up a gun off the floor,
Yeah.
and I just smoked your homeboy. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So I'd have had to smoke him too, and I probably wouldn't be getting out in a couple months like I am now. You feel me? But he picked up the gun and was just like, "What did you do? It was the godfather of my child." And like, what the fuck? What side is you on? So I was supposed to just let him smoke me? You know what I'm saying? Fuck you. And and you feel me? And I'm still on like autopilot. You feel me? So I'm still functional normal. I'm still acting normal and everything. You feel me? And that's when Blue, that was the nigga name and shit. You know what I'm saying? Blue took off with the dead nigga gun.
Yeah.
So now I'm in the house by myself. You feel me? With a corpse in my living room.
Yeah. Fact.
It was not a Zen moment. You feel me? Like shit started, like I started going into shock now. Like, oh fuck, these niggas done sat there and moved shit. Like I can't even call the police. You feel me? Like imagine that call, like 911, like, hey, you know, I shot this nigga. He tried to shoot me, but his gun gone. My gun gone too though, but trust me. You feel me? Like so
brother.
You feel me? So now I'm starting to panic, like, what the fuck? These niggas move shit and I'm over here with this fucking cadaver. Like, so I kept calling them, like, y'all need to come back. You feel me? So I can call 12 and y'all niggas go ahead and tell them, like, y'all, what y'all did. You feel me? Like, don't worry about the shooting part. I got me. Like, I was justified. Now, mind you, Georgia is I hope the intercom isn't hella loud, but
you're good. You're good.
Okay. You know, Georgia is a stand your ground state.
Yeah.
So I'm in my home. My gun is registered to me. You feel me?
Yeah.
I'm expecting to get like a golden sticker when the cops come. Like when they give little kids like little glitter
Yeah,
share star sticker or some shit.
right.
That's what I'm expecting. You know what I mean? But like first Blue, you know what I'm saying? He ain't picking up the phone. Fuck. So I started calling my roommate. You know what I'm saying? He going into his paranoid schizophrenic shit. Like, oh my God, oh my God. Like, bruh, I'm not gonna whack you, bro. You got my gun. Like, how am I gonna whack you? You feel me? Like, you took the gun. Remember? Like, oh, I forgot. You know what I'm saying? Eventually, I get him to come over. You know what I'm saying? And be like, all right, bro, I'm finna call the police. You know what I'm saying? At least you can attest to, you know what I'm saying, that Blue moved the other gun. You know, 'cause I had the most beautiful crime scene you could imagine until you niggas fucked with it. So he was like, nah, let's just get rid of him. Like, Blue ain't gonna say nothing. He got drugs in the car. So he get a trash bag out of his motherfucking closet and shit and slide it over the guy. Now, mind you, this nigga was like 6'4". So, you know what I'm saying? Trash bag isn't gonna work anyway. Like, it went barely to his lap and got his legs sticking out.
What y'all gonna do? Chop that
like,
nigga up? What the fuck? Like,
exactly. Like, for him to fit in the bag, you would have to. And I'm like, bruh, he lived downtown Atlanta. You feel me? We're not in the sticks. Like, what we gonna do? You grab the legs, I grab the shoulders, we just walk downtown? Like, no. No, homie, like this, I don't know what to do, but this ain't it, man. Keep calling Blue. So he calls him. Eventually, Blue picks up for him. And I snatch the phone and be like, bro, you need to come back over here. You know what I'm saying? What the fuck did you do with Buddy Gunn? And I could hear my voice echoing and shit. So I'm like, oh, you got me on speaker, bro? And he hung up the phone. So I was like, okay, 12 is on the way. You feel me? So at that point, this really sucks. It was Mother's Day, like, because it was after midnight. You know, it was finna be Mother's Day. So I called home to Washington, woke my mom up, like, hey, happy Mother's Day. Call a lawyer. You feel me? The cops are on the way. I just killed a guy. You know what I'm saying? Like that was the most fucked up shit that I had to tell her. You know what I'm saying? Wake her up with it on Mother's Day. And boom, they booked me. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, went to the county jail. You know, I ain't get no bond. They denied me bond. And here's the cold part, like, for tampering with evidence, which is what they did, is the max that you can do down here is a year, meaning you might do 4 months in jail. They charged me with murder, felony murder, and other shit relating to murder. Like, they gave me like 5 murder charges on one body. You know what I'm saying? You know, that's Georgia for you. It doesn't make sense. Like, it's only one corpse, bro. Yeah, you feel me? Like, they was trying to drop a nigga on the head. Like, they was, you know, life sentence, life. And I'm like, in my mind, for self-defense. You feel me? But it never got to me because I was so, I don't know, aloof to this ain't gonna happen. You feel me? Like, I had a confidence of a stupid person. You know what I'm saying? Like, chin up, like, yeah, right. Like, my gun was registered. Like, y'all niggas crazy. You know what I'm saying? But Jose, that was my roommate's name. If he'd have just went to court and been like, yeah, I put the body in the bag, then I would have beat all charges. You feel me? But he put it on me. He was like, nah, he put him in the corpse. I was just sitting there with him. And of course, these smart ass CSI people never took fingerprints of the trash bag. You feel me? The nigga homeboy, Blue, that brought the nigga over there. You feel me? Like, his first police statement, he told them folks, like, yeah, Shawty had a gun. You know what I'm saying? And he didn't see when he pulled, but he seen when he collapsed that he had it in his hand. You know, so the family of the guy that I killed wasn't happy with his police report. So they called the detective and was like, hey, nah, he wasn't in the right state of mind. We finna give you the remix version. You know what I'm saying? So they let him go in there and P. Diddy that shit and just, oh no, what really happened is he picked up the gun off the floor and then he got it from behind, like made up all kinds of shit. So you had these two contradicting documents, you feel me? And I took that shit to trial. I thought it was a snitch.
Yeah, he talking about somebody who he talking about somebody who lied on him. But anyways,
yeah. Watch the whole segment, homie. But yeah,
he definitely gotta watch the whole
segment. You'll feel me then. You know what I'm saying? So I'm over here like I gotta take this shit to trial. You know what I'm saying? They ain't offer me no pleas, no none of that. Like, you know what I mean? Meanwhile, these guys walking free. Like I didn't have no co-defense. You know what I'm saying? Like I wasn't charged with tampering with no evidence, but they were like, first they let Blue, you know what I'm saying? They ain't even charge him because he was a state witness.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Then Jose, he was like, shit, I'm gonna do 3 months or let him do a life sentence. Let him do a life sentence. You feel me? So he what do you guys do? Okay, I feel you, cuz 10-4, 100, homie. You know what I'm saying? So bam, I gotta, you know, the only time you testify for yourself, like when you take the stand in your own defense, is when you're losing the case.
Yeah.
You feel me? So when my lawyer was like, man, you're gonna have to sit up there and take the stand, I was like, shit. You know what I'm saying? So I went there like, oh, what happened? Like, man, da 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 da. You know what I'm saying? He drew down. Came to find out, like when he drew down, he didn't chamber around. You feel me? And that's the only reason why I was able to get off. Right.
Yeah.
Like the stupid motherfucker wanted to, yeah, nigga, yeah, you know, he wanted to do the battle rap finger gun thing and
yeah.
Nah, exactly. That shit poster already had a you pull it. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? So goddamn, that's why I'm alive talking to you right now, because the nigga forgot to chamber around. You know what I'm saying? So I did what I needed to, and I swayed the jury enough where I beat the murder. But because, you know, the body in the bag and shit, you know what I'm saying? They hit me with manslaughter because they was like, well, we got to find you guilty of something.
That's crazy.
You know what I'm saying?
Crazy.
Yeah, and I'm like, manslaughter and body in the bag are entirely two different fucking charges. You feel me?
Yeah.
And at, you know, and at the end of the day, even if I did put him in there, hypothetically, that has nothing to do why he ended up dead. You feel me? So if anything, I'd have been guilty of tampering with evidence if y'all wanted to bat me with something. But, you know, that's all she wrote, though. You know what I'm saying? So, boom, gavel hit. Manslaughter is then 20 years, the max.
So,
like, damn.
So, what was your, like, when that gavel hit, bro? When that gavel hit, or right before that gavel hit, and they giving you that sentence, they sentencing you.
Yeah.
When they told you your time, like, what was your feeling in that moment? What was your thought process?
Honestly, I was like, yes, because I beat the murder.
Yeah.
You feel me? So anything after that is like, all right, whatever. I'll work on that. You feel me? Yeah. You know, there's still like, I'm still kind of ignorant to, I'm thinking like, you know what I'm saying, shit gonna go like in the movies, like, yeah, you go to jail, you do 8-9 months, they overturn your conviction and shit. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, manslaughter, shit, all right, bet. You know what I'm saying? Let go. You feel me? I'll be out in 6 months. 6 months pass. I'll be out in 8 months.
yeah. That time starts. You know? It keep going.
Right.
It keep going.
Right.
Russell Sage says, what percentage of your time you had to take?
It's not like what you take. They gave me what they wanted to. They gave me a dub. You feel me? Down there, once you do 1/3, you become eligible for parole. So that's 6 years and 8 months. So once I got to 6 years and 8 months, I'm thinking, okay, I'm finna go home. I'm eligible. I did the minimum for parole, but then I get the letter from the parole board. They're like, we looked at your case, and after reviewing the nature of your crime, which is the dumbest wording ever, because the crime will never change. Like it's gonna be the same fucking incident, whatever. You know what I'm saying? We gonna set you off 8 years. So I was like, did the math, okay, 13 years? Fuck. All right. Damn. You know what I mean? But at that point, like time has just been flying anyway. I'm doing the book shit at this point.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And fuck it, all right. So bam. And then this is the crazy shit though, right? I kept my nose clean, and like toward the 2019, no, 2020, I kind of just started saying, fuck it. You feel me? Like I really just like whatever capability of dealing with shit kind of wintered away. You feel me? And I started snapping. You know what I'm saying? Like with my chick on the outside, my personal relationship with her withered. You feel me? And in the dorm, I'm fighting niggas all the time. And fuck the niggas, the police. Oh, I'm at them. Like, and the day, like, it was crazy. It was the day it turned, the first day of the year, 2021. You know what I'm saying? It was this old fucking cop bitch that I just couldn't stand, because this bitch is a pervert, bro. You feel me? She racist, but she a pervert. You feel me? She want to see you work out, and she done stole some drawers from me out my box before, caught herself shaking down, took my fucking
What?
drawers and shit home with her. Yeah, like old freak bitch. You feel me? So, you know, I woke up and just chose violence. Like literally, I'm on the fuck shit. I come out the room, I see this whole goddamn shaking some dude room down. So I walk in there like, yeah, do mine next. You know what I'm saying? I like my shit shook down. Do mine next. And she thought I was playing. She's like, all right, fine. Yeah. She go in my room, and I lock her in that motherfucker. You know what I'm
What?
saying? I lock your bitch. I lock that bitch in the cell. You know what I'm saying? And it wasn't
Yeah.
even planned. I got my phone on me and everything. You know what I'm saying? I gotta, you know, I'm watching TV, goddamn texting and shit. And nobody really noticed. They'd be like, hold on, where 12 at? You know what I'm saying? And then goddamn, you know, she got on the radio and started calling folks down here. So, you know, that's when it passed off the phone and was like, all right, boom, going to the hole. You know what I'm saying? And the crazy part is like the other officers didn't like her so much that there was like, we gonna doctor the write up a little bit, and we're gonna let you out at the end of the shift change. And I shit you not, like a week later, I got a letter from the parole board saying that they cut my sentence by another 11 months. You know, they moved my parole date up by another 11 months. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Supposed to be 2023. Shit, I'm finna get out in a few months. And it was like, man, if I knew that, I'd have been locking them bitches in cells. That's all it takes. Shit. What?
Facts. So you're getting out in a few months, man. What are your like what plans? Like what's the very first thing you're gonna do once you actually get out into the world and shit, just be free again?
Man, fuck with my family. You feel me? Like that shit off the muscle. You know what I'm saying? Like mostly my mom. You feel me? Like I fuck with my little brother, but I'm not really trying to fuck with my little brother, man, because you know he ain't from Tacoma. He from the Lacey area, and he be wanting to
Yeah.
compensate and hit me up like, bro, I got the plug on everything. I can't wait till you come home. Like, no, 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 I'm
Facts.
good. You know what I'm
No.
saying? Like I was straight.
Facts. Shout out to
What's up,
Heretic.
Heretic?
Yeah. So yeah, you're like, man, I'm trying to stay out there. I'm not in that life no more. We not doing that.
Right.
Yeah. Facts.
Exactly. Plus, it's so easy to get money legitimately out there.
Mhm.
You feel me? Like, if I can do this shit in here, you know what I'm saying? Legitimate money in this motherfucker. Imagine what I can do out there with a driver's license and a vehicle. You know what I'm saying? And no count time and no curfew and come on, man. Like, I'm gonna get it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I fuck with the clothing line. I'm gonna get a square job. I mean, I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna be on parole.
Yeah.
You feel me? And I ain't trying to LLC and hire myself because, you know, the taxes and shit. You know what I mean? I ain't trying to trick the PO that way. So I'm gonna just do a square job. You know, dedicate 8 hours there and then dedicate 8 more hours for what I need for my own shit. You know what I'm saying?
Man, so for the younger generation, the knucklehead out there who might still be listening, well, because a lot of different people are going to watch this in the future and currently, like what advice do you have to the younger version of yourself or similar version of yourself who is getting into that type of trouble? Period. Like what advice would you give them?
It really depends at which point. You feel me? Like I don't want to just, you know, give like the window dressing shit that you know you read anywhere. Like if you're already locked up, like if you're already in the system, don't put on the mink coat. You feel me? You don't want to be goddamn the nigga on American Gangster. You feel me? You want to be act like you know how you can keep a secret and your time will go smooth because you're gonna sell dope and get COs pregnant. You feel me? Terrible advice, but that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't in that life shit, stay the fuck away from it. You know what I mean? Because there's too many legitimate ways to get better money.
Bro,
you know, like us. Oh, go ahead, my thought.
Now you good? No, elaborate. Keep going. I'm gonna ask the question after because the CO pregnant thing. That's why I was like, what?
Oh,
CO's pregnant? What?
That shit it happens. You feel me?
I don't mean to laugh, but I never heard it before.
Hey. Yeah, it happens. Just don't get them to claim it because they claim it, they actually get charged with sexual assault. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, if you knock up a CO, you know what I'm saying, like it's really on her to keep it hush and you know what I'm saying, or get an abortion.
Yeah.
And still keep it on hush. But yeah, it's too many legitimate ways to get money. Like, bro, selling drugs is not hustling. You're selling something that sells itself. You feel me? Like you're a mere peddler. Like I hate when niggas be like, I'm a hustler. Like, well, you don't niggas sell some vacuum cleaners to an Eskimo. You feel me? Where they ain't got none but fucking igloos and shit. You know, that's hustling.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
So Lindsay has a question. She says, "Are you gonna write any more books?"
No. Nah, honestly, like after writing a couple film scripts and how that format is more fun, like I can never see myself going back to writing novels and shit. You know what I mean? But I love writing film scripts. I even hollered at Heretic before, you know what I'm saying? And we gonna chop it up, you know what I'm saying? I have like some short films and I have full features that I wrote. Like Day told me he is locked in lead role on the Insane Asylum script, you feel me, and shit. But you know, I got the shirt thing got a crack for me to funnel the bigger dream. You know what I'm saying? Like I love designing and I love what I do, but it's not the final form. You feel me? Like it's to raise finances and momentum to where the full feature films can be financed out of pocket. You know what I mean? And so rather than trying to mail the shit out and hope and beg and harass motherfuckers to read your script, like, man, fuck that shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's affordable as fuck to film shit yourself.
Produce it
at
yourself.
This point.
Facts.
Facts.
Produce it yourself. We're in the days where you can get the latest iPhones or you can get the latest Samsung and have multiple people with the same phone shoot from different angles. That's how dope technology is.
Facts. Exactly. And now you have so many platforms, so many outlets. Like you don't gotta think Netflix off top and Hulu. Like there's so many smaller streaming platforms. Like it's ridiculous. Like you have 150 different streaming platforms. You know what I'm
Facts.
saying?
Facts.
So that's easy. Like that means there's tens of thousands of films out there. If you can't make some shit that's better than one out of tens of thousand films, then kill yourself. You know what I mean? Like that should be easy to do. You know what I mean?
Facts, man. So this we got into the part of the show where I call this talk yo ish. It's
Talk
it's
my
where
ish.
yeah, you've been talking your ish the whole episode, which has been
Yeah,
dope.
I want to hear yours.
I feel like I learned a lot of I learned, well, not just myself, but the people listening. I learned a lot about you, which is incredible. But talk yo ish, episode 46, question number 46 for you, Sentu, is why do you feel your story is needed for the public and for the world to hear?
Because it's a story of self-redemption and now cowarding down. You feel me? Like so many motherfuckers get hit with this type of situation and end up with worse issues. Like there's so many people coming here with a DUI or something and end up a full-blown junkie because there's so much dope in here because they don't have it in here to buckle up and just take the ride and make the best, hustle. They just, so this is why, the example of, man, just go for it. You know what I'm saying? Just grind it and go for it, man. Don't let shit push you down. You know what I mean?
Facts, man. Before we get up out of here, man, what's something else that you want the people to know about yourself, or about what you have going on?
Oh shit, man. Just fuck with me when I come to Washington. You feel me?
Yeah.
If you're a positive vibe person, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like, don't fuck with me like, hey, let's do some of this. I heard how you shoot. No, sir. I'm cool.
I'm definitely gonna fuck with you once you touch down, man. And shit, I used to screenwrite. I used to screenwrite as well, and I helped with a couple movies back in the Gap. So yeah, definitely, I'm definitely gonna fuck with you, and I got you, bro. I'm into that movie shit.
Let's do it.
Into that movie
Let's
shit,
do
bro.
it. Let's do it, man.
Y'all are hearing it from me now. Everybody out there, y'all hearing it from me. Yeah. Sentu, get out. He fuck with me. That's We get Heretic in the mix with the whatever he do.
Yes.
Yeah. We can do something. We can do something, bro.
Hell yeah. Let them know we're casting all battlers. So you know what I'm saying? We fuck with the community. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Casting all battlers.
We definitely need people who know how to. We need somebody like Tay-Rock who does the fake we need somebody with fake gun bars. No shot. Tay-Rock. I know you hear about that like the real Tay-Rock. Maybe this that they gonna hit me up. Fuck you, BA. Fuck you. I thought we was cool. You my brethren, Rock, you my brethren. I fucks with you, Rock. I can joke too. But anyways, Sentu, man, before we get up out of here, man, I want to say thank you very much for coming up and actually telling the people your story, man. And I'm sure that this is gonna be uplifting and motivation to a lot of people who are going through what you're going through now, or is going to in the future go through what you're going through now and not know. So thank you, bro. Thank you, like 100%.
No, thank you for having me, bro. Thank you, like for real. Thank you, and shouts out to everybody made it happen. I owe Lindsay a shout out. I owe Spaz a shout out. I owe J Flow a shout out. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of niggas that fuck with me in the community. You know what I'm saying? And thank y'all. You know what I'm saying? Young Nate, thank you, bro. You know what I'm saying? MT Money, Heretic. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't go on and not give shout outs to these folks, bro. You know what I'm saying? Facts.
Tell the people one more time where they can find you and they can find your merch.
Randomidiot.net.
randomidiot.net. Y'all heard it. Y'all heard it here. I'm gonna, because I gotta go back and do some stuff to the description and all of that shit to this video. So I'm definitely gonna put it in the description box and the description part specifically where y'all can go cop. Please go support this gentleman. He's put in work. He's put in that pain. He's done everything. He's a model citizen. He's about to get out for a couple of months, change his life. He is elevated mentally, and that is hey, it's not an easy thing to do. And he has the blueprint for a lot of y'all motherfuckers. Blueprint.
Blueprint.
But once again, shout out to my people on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. Make sure y'all, man, if y'all don't got y'all bars up, y'all can hold this L and shit. Randomidiot.net. That's all I gotta say. Holla.
Lifestyle of the rich and famous. Some die with the name, some die nameless. Give me that nigga.
Yeah. Wait, I'ma take a minute. I'm just getting to the cake. Y'all ain't worried about the shape. You see niggas gon' hate. On the interstate, I'll get mine for it's too late. I don't need no running mates. Pussy niggas gon' hate. It's nothing to talk about. I keep a 30 on me. My bitch, I don't walk without. I'll skin a nigga down, make him take a hike, tell him walk it out. Don't make me clap now, you can flatline, make you chalk you out. Bow. Bitch, I'm a man on these streets. I got.
Fuck it. Why? Thug nigga. My role model was a drug dealer. Pure killer. No cat, no filler. Nigga, thug nigga. My role model was a drug dealer. Man, pure killer. No cat, no filler. Man, thug nigga. My role model was a drug dealer. Man, pure killer. No cat, no filler. Man, thug nigga. My role model was a drug dealer.
Just real money, no PPP. Nigga, that AR shoot 223s. Hit a B10, that thing on freeze. Cash for the farms, I got the keys. Looking for Poppy, catch me in the breeze. Racks on the Birkin, I play with them G's. Thinking with Instagram, bitch, I'm a tease. She not a jack, she Vietnamese. I'm on fire, 500 degrees. Bag of that rust, we smoke out the peak. When they free gutter, he still.
Yeah, get your thoughts on media, man. I appreciate y'all having me, man. Salute.
Tell these niggas.